Heavy is the head that has to manage all of this.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel.
We're now incentivized to buy what we already buy.
Fumbling through college had me building.
I also got some done on the other side.
And that was right around, I would say, May maybe, right before renewing the lease for this property.
Welcome to the channel, Martha.
Thank you for having me here.
Oh, I was going to say, I am getting up there in age, I'll tell you what.
Bills paid by other people, life was never this good. I had to step back, knowing that it's...
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to talk about why your job is not paying you what you're worth. And this is a real simple thing. You see, I'll tell you that I was a general manager for many restaurants, as you all may well know. And there was this one restaurant where I worked at that there was a lady who worked there for, let's say, 20 years. This was a family-owned restaurant, and the person who now ran the business actually grew up with the lady that has been working there for 20 plus years. That lady saw him as a child to the grown man that he is today, and she was making less than I was walking in the door. You see, because just like I give my tenants a discount for having been here a long time, they also take a discount at work when they've been there a long time and they haven't essentially job hopped from one job to another. When I was working at a health facility, guess what? There was a set pay that everybody was paid. There was a simple bar that everybody was at. But I knew that I wanted more than where the bar was set. I knew that I wanted to be paid more than what most people were paid. And so even when they raised the floor, I was still getting paid $2.50 above that floor. You see, because knowing my worth means that we don't start at the very bottom of where you're paid. We start near the higher middle end or towards the top based on experience. So if I were to work at let's say a restaurant, and their bottom was $55,000, but their high end was $85,000, why would I accept less than 70? It's a little bit above middle, but not going to touch the floor. Even if they raise the floor to 65, I'm getting paid slightly more than that. And so, of course, you know, rule number one in the corporate office, typically to the employees, is not to tell people your salaries. But I was genuinely shocked that this person was not getting paid a little bit more, well, let me say a lot more for the job that they do. And, you know, they were complaining that they were going to lose their car lease. They were complaining that they couldn't put car insurance on their vehicle. They were complaining that they didn't have health insurance for their child. In fact, they needed to take out a loan from the owner of the business. So instead of giving her a raise, he provided her a loan. Not a gift for all her years of service, not a bonus for everything that she's done for 20 plus years, a loan for her to pay back. I saw the struggle, I heard the struggle, I felt the struggle that she was going through. I seen her clock in every single day. And after 21 years, I actually heard that she finally left and went to a job that would take care of her. I was shocked to see it because I did not go over my financial situation. I did not speak to her in regards to her child or health insurance or any of the benefits that she needed. I did none of that. I allowed someone to be that stressed out, which was very unfortunate because, you know, as a GM, as a general manager of an establishment, who am I to say you need to find another job instead of the one that you've been working for 20 plus years, or make tensions heightened and ask for a raise. Right? That's not my place as someone who is supposed to run an efficient business. So you have your morals and you have your work code. My job is literally to run a store to optimal efficiency. And how can I do that by losing a 20-year veteran of the business or making situations more hostile than it should be? So the reason you aren't paid your worth is because you don't know what your worth is. You don't know what other people are getting paid for your position. You haven't put yourself out there in the market and seen what other people are willing to pay you. When I was working at Olive Garden, my second job ever after Domino's, I seen a chef. Wasn't even a top chef, but he was a good chef, a real good chef. I would say top 2, top 3. He got a job offer somewhere else. At the time, maybe it was like $17, $18 an hour. And at the time, at the job he worked, he was making about $13, $14. When he came in, hitting pots and pans, saying he's leaving, telling them to pay him more every single day, the bosses, they weren't complaining. They knew who he was. They offered him $16 an hour. He said, no, I need more. You see, what happens when you have leverage is you start to realize that these people can pay you more and just chose not to do so. Or you'll realize they can't pay you more and you'll have a decision to make. Do you want to stay there or leave? You see, having money, having financial freedom allows you to be you. You can be yourself. You can do whatever it is that you want to do. Having an emergency fund of a year plus allows you to say, I'm not feeling this today. I don't like the situation I'm in. I'm taking a day off whether you like it or not. That is the position that I'm in, and the position that I will always be in, because I understand that I don't want anyone or any being to have leverage over me financially, to where I am now eroding my mental health in order to satisfy people I don't like. Understand your worth. Put a filler out there, even if you don't want to go anywhere. You see, I'm almost at a year at my new company. I understand that I'm making more than most because people tell me what it is that they're making. So even without putting a feeler out there, I can understand that I am making above average income. And even if you don't decide to apply for a position, sometimes they'll have the job requirements along with the salary that is provided. Look at that. See, is it comparable to what you're making, or are you at the bottom floor for what these companies would typically offer? If you like this video, if this helps you, let me know in the comment section down below. What are you currently earning at your job, and what is the typical percentages that are earned for that same position at whatever the competitor may be? If you're making the floor, it's time to raise it. If you like this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You know I post on YouTube, Rumble, and Spotify for podcasters, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Peace.